Okay. So I'm live on TikTok, live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you see me talking over here, I'm on YouTube. Over here, I'm on Facebook, YouTube. Over here, TikTok. Over here, Facebook and YouTube. How y'all doing today? How is everybody doing today? It is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Hey, how you doing, Brando? You guys come on in, come on in. Let me know where you coming in from. What's your city? What's your state? Where you coming in from? We're going to talk about it today. We're talking about all things life, relationship, motivation. Okay? Why? Because we're going for more in 2024. More in 2024. And that means moving onward, realizing elevation. Come on, y'all. Come on, moving onward, realizing elevation, guys. Look, I don't know about you guys, but man, did I have a day today. Okay? I had one of them days. Listen, they tried to mess with me today, but I had to keep it. I had to do the Cat Williams on them. I had to do the Cat Williams on them, y'all. I did. I had to do the Cat Williams on them. Right? I'm telling y'all, listen, I don't know if you guys have caught the interview yet. Y'all need to watch that interview if you ain't watched it yet. Give me some hearts if y'all have tapped that screen, if y'all have seen the interview yet. Okay? Y'all, it is so good. I found myself watching it again today. Just to keep my head right. It's so many nuggets in there. Cat Williams, Lord, the more I listen to it, I'm like, gosh, he got some real life lessons in there, y'all. Some real life lessons. So if you guys haven't seen it, look on Facebook, go to my previous yesterday's broadcast. I have a clip where you can watch it. I got a link. Just click the link and you can watch it, the full interview for yourself. It's worth it. I think there's over 50 million. It's only been 4 days since they did the broadcast. 50 million views on this interview, y'all. 50 million views. So you need to see it. And look, normally I'm not the yes, and it's like almost 3 hours. Y'all, I'm glued. I'm talking to other people. Have you watched it? Have you watched it? They're glued to their phones, their laptops, whatever they're watching it on, they're glued to it. Okay? It's y'all, that thing is gonna go down in the history books. I think the number one view video is about 1 billion. They've already done over 30 million in 4 days. I believe it's going to go down in the history books as being one of the best interviews like ever. Like I really, so many nuggets in there. It's more, listen, I say you can watch the clips all you want to, but people are picking out only certain things in the clips, which the clips are good. But there are some things that people are overlooking that Cat Williams said, and I'm telling you, they're like gold. They're gold. Gold nuggets, okay? I cannot wait. Listen, y'all, I can't wait to hear more from them. I know this is probably just the beginning, but I cannot wait to hear more from him. Okay? So anyway, guys, listen, thank you so much for coming on today. We're going to have a drawing later on. Okay, we're going to have a drawing. So you still have time to get in on the drawing. Okay, but you need to do it quick. You got to do it really, really quick. So you can hit the link in my bio and you can go to 5 days of gratitude. 5 days of gratitude. The link is in my bio. Go ahead and download it. It's my gift from me to you. Okay. It is a 5 days of gratitude, and gratitude is something that really changed my life several years ago, and it continues to do it, y'all. It keeps, I'm telling you, it keeps my mind. Even today, I told you, life be life and stuff be trying to come up, right? Sometimes people try to rub you the wrong way, you know. They try to do, look. They try to test you out, right? But you gotta be like Cat. You gotta do the Cat Williams. You gotta you got to know it's good against evil, right? And you got to know your heart is good. Well, one of the ways that you harness the good is you start writing down your gratitude. And the 5 days of gratitude is going to be the thing that helps you harness it. Okay? I'm telling you. Once you write it, whatever you write, you invite it. Okay? And I always tell you guys about this. Hey Harlan, how you doing? I always tell you all about this. Okay? But it is so true. So go to the link, download it. Okay? Also check out our elevation calls, which will be coming up next week. All right? It's at a very, 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 it's at a deal right now. Okay? But after this broadcast, it's not going to be a deal. Okay, it's still going to be good if you want to make an investment in yourself. But I was giving y'all time to get in on the deal. So if you get in on the deal, you lock in, you're going to be locked in. Okay, you can at least try it for a month. Hey, MS Honey, good evening. Oh, it's your first time here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you coming in from. And also, guys, if you guys have questions or anything like that, I mean, please, please chime in. I love it when you chime in, okay? And so I'm here on TikTok. I'm here on Facebook and YouTube as well. Same thing for you YouTubers and Facebookers. If you got any questions, comments, if you've seen the video that I've been talking about for the last 2 days, I want to know that too. Okay. Oh, I'm in North Carolina. I certainly am. A neighbor. I certainly am in North Carolina. Yes, yes, yes. It's kind of cold outside right now, and the sun is going down, but we still had a really good sunshiny day today, right? So, anyway, guys, listen. I got to get my charger because you know what? Life was lifing for me today, but I'm here and I made it on time. Let me plug my phone up. Let me get my chargers right over here. And I've got to plug this phone up because we got a lot of stuff to do today. Okay. But this will give y'all time to go to the link in my bio and check out Greenville and check out the 5. You need to go ahead and download the 5 days of gratitude. It's my gift to you. Okay. Because it changed my life. It took me from feeling down and out and I done had enough of this to, man, come on now, I'm ready to live. All right, I'm ready to live, and I still do my gratitude every single day. So we are always going to start with the gratitude. Okay, you got to. You can't think your way into it. You got to write it down. Okay, hold on, guys. So let me get this because I was like, oh my God, my phone is about to run out of juice. It can't do that. Look at strawberry. Okay, guys. Okay, let me do it. Thank you for the hearts. So we're gonna have our drawing. Okay, well, just give me a little time. I'm getting everything together now. If you're on my email list, you should have gotten an email from me. Okay. And also, if you want to get, hey, that girl Jess 89, if you want to get on my email list, you need to download the 5 days of gratitude. Okay. All right. So if you're on my email list, you got a link. We're on Restream. Okay. So you can click that link and you can see the drawing live. Okay. You can see it because I'm going to share the screen and you're going to see it. I haven't quite figured out how to do that on TikTok here. Okay. So, but I want you guys to be able to see the drawing. But hey, I'm still giving you guys time to go in and at least start the process for the 5 days of gratitude. Okay. And we're going to have one lucky winner. One lucky winner. Okay. Uh, Now, listen, let me tell you what the guidelines were for the drawing, because we're going to do this once a month. Okay. So you can start the process now by going to the 5 days of gratitude and downloading it now. That's step number one. Okay. Step number two is every time, well, for each day, you need to do 5 consecutive days. That means 5 days in a row. You need to be doing the gratitude challenge. And it takes you 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes to do it. But listen, we've got people already chiming in and they're getting results with the 5 days of gratitude challenge. People are saying they're no longer having the negative thoughts that they had, negative self-talking that they have, that they're experiencing, right? I've had ladies say they have more confidence. They're able to do things that they were never able to do before, just in 5 days. Okay. Now, part of this is you got to be accountable. That's the second part of the requirement for the drawing. So therefore, what you have to do is, and I urge you to do, it's not just for me, but it's for you. You have got to go come back to any of my videos and comment done day one. So when you complete day one, it takes 5, 10 minutes to do it. Come back to any of my videos, click done day one. Okay. When you do day two, done day two. But it needs to be 5 days in a row that you do it. Okay. And then I would love it if you shared it out. However, I can't, that's one thing I can't track. So it's not a part of the drawing. I just would like for you to do it. Okay. Because my intention is to reach the whole world with gratitude, because it changed my daggone life. And I still do it today. All right. And we're building a community here. We're building limitless living community here. Okay. And so this is a safe space for you to come, for you to get motivation, encouragement. I teach real skills. I'm a licensed and certified neuroencoding specialist, and I deal with quantum physics, which is really spirituality, and also neuroscience, how the brain really works. And I teach key simple things that you can do to make yourself feel better. If you feel better, you're gonna do better. Okay, and it's gonna be something that I'm giving you tools that you can use for your life. And I do it for myself, guys. So, you know, I'm doing this for myself. So I'm going to do it with or without you. But I have grown so much, and it's my heart to share it with you. Okay. The whole world needs to know. I feel like I'm saving people's lives. Okay. Because it saved mine. I wish I had someone that would tell me, here's 5 days of gratitude. Try this. I didn't have it all prepared out like that. I had to figure this thing out. Okay. But thank God I did. Okay. So, guys, anyway, we're going to do our drawing a little bit later. All right. I'm not going to be here that long. All right. But I also want to know, what questions do you have or thoughts? I kind of want to talk about, if any of you guys have seen the video. I want to talk about, I really want to talk about it. Okay. Um, there are some key points in there. All right. I mean, you could look at it so many ways. On some ways, it kind of does my heart bad that we are, as a people, are talking about each other, right? But then this is real life. It happens, right? It doesn't matter what race you are or anything like that. These types of things happen. And I think that, I always talk about my pastor, right, who really was the one that really educated me. He started out more traditional. And I will tell you his name, Henry Williams Jr. Henry Williams Jr. You can Google him. You should Google him, right? He's passed on in 2018. He transitioned, right? He was younger than I was, and he transitioned. But I sat at his feet for about 7 or 8 years. And wow, I just learned so much from him. Started out powerful preacher. Hey, Tasha, how you doing, girl? How are you? How you doing? He started out a traditional, very strong. Grew up in the church. Da 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 da. Nothing wrong with that. And then he really, as he grew, because he was able to be around some key people, okay, people that know things that the average person doesn't know in government, uh, just world affairs, all kinds of stuff, right? He really gave us a history lesson like no other history lesson. And the thing that he said, research it. And so I tell you to do the same thing, research it, okay? What you say, Harlan? Procrastination, how do you conquer that? Or do you? Oh, you got a question for me? Okay. Procrastination, how do you conquer that? Or do you? Yes, you can conquer it. You can conquer it. So I will ask you this, Harlan. What's the opposite of procrastination? I know it's going to sound simple, but what's the opposite, guys, of procrastination? I'm waiting. Anybody can comment. Action. Right. Okay. So a lot of times when we procrastinate, we're putting things off, getting to work. Exactly, Haitian. So a lot of times procrastination is really just us putting things off, right? But what do you feel is the number one emotion of why we procrastinate? Why do we put things off? Can anybody answer that for me? What do you think the emotion is? See, when I coach, a lot of y'all know this, some of y'all don't. I ask a lot of questions, right? Because if I just tell you, like we've all been somewhere and people just telling us what to do, right? But if you ask a question, someone asks you a question, and then you have to answer it, what does that do? It makes it go deeper if you have to answer your own question. There you go, Tasha. Fear or nothing wanting to do it. Fear. Fear is what? Fear. Fear is the reason that we put things off. Fear is the reason that we say we want to do stuff, right? But we don't do it. It forces you to address the issue. That's right. If I just tell you something, y'all, come on now. How many of y'all done sat somewhere and everybody telling you what to do and you still don't get stuff done? Because you have to do the work. You have to ask yourself these questions, or someone has to ask the question and you have to search and find it. Because you got to understand that the answer really is within inside of you. Okay. So, but we're gonna get down to it because this is a really good question. Okay. So if it's fear that's making you, it's something about it. It's something. Either you feel like you can't do something, right? There's a fear. Maybe the fear is that you feel like you really are not good enough to do the thing or to be successful at the thing, and you keep putting it off, right? Or could it also be you're comfortable with something, even if it's a situation that's painful, you're comfortable with it. Like there's a joke that Les Brown would tell. He says there was this dog sitting out on the porch. The dog would just be howling all the time. Oh, just howling. Oh. And people would come by and say, Why is that dog howling? Well, the owner would come out and say, well, that dog, he stay in that position. He actually just laying on a nail. He laying on a nail. Well, why don't he just get up? Cause it ain't hurting him enough. That's procrastination. The dog just laying on the nail, oh, howling, complaining, oh. But it's just, look, it just ain't painful enough for him to get up. Okay, it ain't painful enough. Maybe he just been laying there so long he feel like he can't get up. Or if he actually get up, what if he get mad and say, I could have got up all this time and I didn't get up? And it's a fear. It's a fear of facing your own self. Okay. So you have to examine that. Examine it. That's a story to tell. I love that example. Girl, let me tell you, I love me some Les Brown. I got that from him. Okay. But it's the truth though. Like you have to break stuff down. Like I look at my own self. There are things that I procrastinated about that I put off. Even going live, y'all. I will put that thing off. I would say, no, not today. I don't feel like it. Oh. But what I do is I look at what's your end result that you want. Remember yesterday I was talking about what is it that you really, really want? Write that down. It's in every situation. What is it that you really want? That's another question. And write that thing down. Like be honest with yourself and just say, look, it's not about what your significant other want. It's not about what your best friend want. It's not about what your mama and daddy want. Lord, look at Strawberry. It's not about that. It's about what is it that you want. Come here, Strawberry. What do you want? And write it down. Because remember, what you write, you invite. Okay? What you write, you invite. So that's the first. Figure out what it is you want. Not can you get it, not how can you get it, but just what is it that you want. You got to start there. Then visualize. Visualize you having it. Visualize it, it's already done. What does it feel like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? Do a whole scenario, you know? Now, you know what? Here's an exercise for you guys to do. Write this one down. This is good. This actually came from one of my clients. See, coaching, what I love about coaching, and this is also going back to our elevation calls that we're having. We're learning from each other. So I learned from my client. She every homework assignment I ever gave her, she did it. And within 60 days, she totally transformed. Okay. And I said, girl, you did the work. You did the work, right? And so on our last call, we were talking about something, and she said, let me tell you what I did with the goals and my vision. She said, girl, I put it in Chat GPT. I said, you did what? She said, yes. I put what I wanted into Chat GPT, and I told Chat GPT to make it a movie. Do a movie. And Chat GPT wrote it out as though it happened. It actually happened. And it was a movie. I said, what? Then I said, girl, we can even take that a little bit further. Okay. She's like, what you mean? I said, well, they got Chat GPT. Good. Take that script and you can put it in a voice. In fact, you can read it yourself and put it in your phone. There's a app out there called Voice Loop. Write that down. Voice Loop. So you can take the script that ChatGPT gave you and you can put it in a loop and you can just hit the button and now you're hearing your voice in the script, in the visualization that you really, really want. Play that over and over and over again. See, action cures fear, right? Well, knowing what you want, visualizing it over and over again as though it's already done, and having that repeat over and over and over again. Like, what if you play that every morning, several times? Put it in a loop several times as you taking your shower, whatever, you getting ready. It's playing. You ain't even got to be listening to it hard. It's just going in. It's going into your subconscious mind. Or what if you're playing it at night? Low level, low volume. It ain't got to be loud, but play it all night. Have that thing going in your ear over and over and over again. Repetition is how we learn, guys. It's how we learn. Okay? It's how we learn. Thank you for sharing all this. Thank you. This is really good information. Y'all really should be sharing it. Thank you. Over and over and over and over and over again. It's going to go into your subconscious mind. I've already told you guys. Your subconscious is 10,000 times more stronger than your conscious mind. You got your conscious mind, which is your thinking, your thoughts when you're awake, conscious mind, and then you got your subconscious mind that is always working. It's keeping our heart beating when we're sleeping at night. Okay. It's responsible for little quirky things that we do or don't do. Right. It's all our foods that we like, foods that we don't like, little sayings that we have, the way we walk, the way we put on our underwear every morning. Which leg do you start with? Your right or your left? It's your subconscious mind. It's more powerful. It's stuff that you don't even have to think about, but it's in you. So if you keep playing this thing over and over and over in your head of what it is that you want, what it is that you're doing, you're not procrastinating about it, right? You are there. You have done it. If it's losing weight, you're talking about that. You're exercising. This is what's in the movie script. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me that if you don't play that for 30 days, that you won't get up and look. You ain't got to make yourself do it. Subconsciously, it's going into your subconscious. It's going to become a part of you. It's a part of you. You're going to do it. Because action cures procrastination. And so I'm giving you, it's a shortcut, if you will. You can say, oh, it's my will. My will is not strong enough. It's not your will. Your will is very, very strong. But it's your subconscious mind. It's a block in your subconscious mind that's keeping you from doing it. It could be a fear, whatever. But if you would just visualize it, and you can use all the technology that we have now to make that thing get into your subconscious even quicker, that's just one way. So I'm telling you, it's just no way. Thank you for that question. It's just no way that you're not going to do it. Y'all, that was worth a lot. Okay. But this is how, look, this is why the elevation calls are going to be so good. They start on the 16th, right? But you got to register for it because it's not going to be on this platform. It's not going to be on a public platform. Okay. Go to the link in my bio and let's elevate. That's it. Let's elevate, right? And anybody that signs up, you're going to get a journal from me. Okay. So, yeah, but you got to sign up by today to do it. Okay. Because that ends today. All right. So thank you so much for the share. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the share. All right. Any other questions? Patience, Tasha, she said gratitude. I'm telling you, everything starts with gratitude. Everything. Remember, Dr. Joe Dispenza, I was listening to him this morning. Dr. Joe Dispenza said the moment that you feel gratitude is when your healing begins. That's why it's so powerful. It's healing. I didn't know back then that it was healing. I didn't know that. I didn't know I needed healing. Well, I knew I needed something, but I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I really didn't think it was gonna work, but it did. I keep going back to it. I keep doing it. I can't get away from it. I won't get away from it. I'm telling you, gratitude is a foundation. And if I can get 10% of the world just to practice, this gratitude practice, it would change the whole world. It really would. So you're going to join us. You're going to do it with us, okay? Download that gratitude, that 5 days of gratitude. And let's go. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so, all right. Any more other questions that you guys have? Because that was really, 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 really good. All right, we can even go deeper into that. Okay, you can go deeper. Anything you feel with emotion, it's gonna get down into your subconscious even more. Okay. Did I announce we're not yet? I'm gonna get. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it now. Okay. Now remember the rules. You have to at least download the 5 days of gratitude. One. That's the one thing you got to do. Okay. You have to have done that. Two, for 5 days in a row, you got to comment. This is how I keep up with it. You got to comment on any of our videos, done day one. Okay. Day two, hey, Mr. 513, the comedian, how you doing? Day two on any of the videos, right? You got to do it 5 days in a row. That's how one, you're being accountable, right? You got to be accountable. Two, that's how I keep up. Who gonna be in the drawing? But it's okay. We're gonna do another drawing. All right, we're gonna do another drawing. So we're gonna do a drawing at once a month. So this is gonna be the first one. Okay. So if you haven't done it yet, you can go back to step one. Well, if you've already downloaded, you're good. Just start. Start your day one. You can start your day one today. Okay. Just do it for 5 days in a row. And your name is going in the drawing. Period. Okay. Period. All right. That's what we're doing. Okay. So okay. Now, if you're in the Facebook or YouTube, you're going to be able to see my screen. Okay. I wish I could, I don't know how I can do it. Paige said, period, period. Okay, just do it. And guys, don't wait, because I know a lot of people have done this. You wait. I'll wait until she get off. But you get distracted. Y'all, it's so easy to be distracted now. That's why do it now. Do it now. All right? You can go off, click the link in the bio, download it real quick, you come right back. You're not gonna miss anything, okay? While Alexa tells me what the weather's gonna be. All right, so let me see here if I can share my screen. Let me see. Okay. Share screen. Here we go. All right. Share. Boom. All right. So y'all should be sharing. Y'all should be seeing my screen right now. These are the people that were in the challenge. Okay. They completed the challenge successfully. So I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm spinning the wheel. Okay. Let me see. Oh, and we have a winner. Ooh, we have a winner. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? We have anointed for divine purpose. Anointed for divine purpose is the winner. Congratulations, anointed. Congratulations, anointed. Are you, listen, I don't know if she's here. I do not know if she's here, right? But congratulations, congratulations. Now, a lot of y'all, yes, a lot of you guys have seen she did a video. She took it upon herself to do this video, okay? This is nothing. This is nothing that I asked her to do, but out of the goodness of her heart, she did it and she tagged me on it, right? And she said she just completed the 5 days of gratitude. And she said, now I have the confidence to get on video. Now I have the confidence to speak, right? And y'all, I'm like, her voice, she is fantastic. Yes, she deserved it, right? She deserved it. So congratulations, congratulations. I'm going to reach out to her, okay? You saw it, Tasha? Wasn't it good? Tasha, listen, let me tell you something. When I heard her, I was like, what? See, it's amazing the things that we tell ourselves, me included, right? We feel like we're not good enough. It's actually called, there's a term to it. It's called imposter syndrome. We second guess ourselves. We feel like we're not good enough. You know, it's negative self talk, okay? All of that. And it puts us on pause. Listen, procrastination, yeah, it makes us procrastinate. Because we keep telling ourselves that same story. We're not good enough. Somebody's better than me. Da 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 da. But to listen to her voice, I was like, oh my God, girl, you were meant to speak. So for her not to speak, how many people is she hurting? Not hurting deliberately, right? But if you don't do, listen, all of us, we got something on the inside of us that we want to do. We all do. And we're like, God, I really want to do this, but can I do it? You doubt yourself and you hold back. Well, your doubt, your holding back is, you know what? Because you're not living your purpose, you're hurting other people. I looked at it this way. For me, if I don't get out here and talk to people, like y'all, listen. Anytime you're starting something new, you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. What if it's not the right thing? What if I can't do it? What if I'm not good enough? We tell each other those things, right? But if you don't step out, I say, if I don't step out and tell somebody my story, which is gratitude, doing simple gratitude, change my life, save my life. If I don't speak it, how many people gonna end up in the grave that could have heard me and changed it too? You understand? I'm telling you, that's the one thing that keeps me going. Especially anytime I hear, I listen. I remember, what was it, a couple years ago? I hate to bring up something like this, but remember that girl that was that woman. She was a beauty queen, and remember what happened? I remember it was in January. I think it was year 2021 or 2022. She jumped. Like it was 100 story, 60 stories, 100. She jumped. Beautiful. Money. Success. On TV. I mean, accomplished. Smart. You never know what somebody's going through. What if she had, what if she could have heard my voice at the right time? And she said, you know what, I'm going to try it. That's what I did. I said, I'm going to try it. I heard somebody's voice. I said, I'm going to try it. Thank God I tried it. Now, you don't have to be that, you don't have to be at that point where you feel like that. You just feel like, things are not going the way I want it to go. I know I need to change. I need to start with myself. Start with gratitude. It's the foundation. The moment you feel gratitude is when your healing begins. Okay? Whew, so what you say? Yep, was so happy to see her take that step. I know that's right. Anointed for divine purpose. Yes, she's got a powerful force. She does. And so, listen, all of us have a purpose in life. Don't play with it. Go ahead on and step out and try. Go ahead and do it. I know it's uncomfortable. Anything you ever want, when you got to stretch out, you got to stretch out. If you want to get that fruit, you got to stretch out and grab the fruit. Okay? You got to stretch out and grab the fruit. It's not necessarily going to be comfortable. But if you are living in your purpose, and this is what you are supposed to do, all of a sudden, I'm telling you, the universe got your back. It's going to kick in. You're going to be like, oh, just like with anointing for divine purpose. It kicked in, her voice kicked in, and I was like this. I could listen to her. Okay? So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Okay, I'm excited. So I'm going to reach out to her, right? I'm going to reach out to her. Now, for everybody else, if you have not done the challenge, you can go ahead on and do the challenge, right? Do the steps. You should be getting some emails too to encourage you along the way. And your name is going to go in for the journey. All right. Now, today is the last day for the elevation calls, registration. At 1, the deal, to get the deal and lock in on the deal, today is the last day to do it. All right. In fact, after this call, the price is going up. Okay. So that's just it. It was a deal for a week so that you can lock in on it. Okay. So if you haven't locked in yet, I urge you, if you need to go off right now, click the link in my bio and get the deal, because the calls will start on the 16th. It's already in the calendar. It's already going to be done. Okay. The calls will start on the 16th. It'll be a private platform. So I can talk freely. Okay. And we're going to start every other week. What's the deal on? You got to go to the link in the bio, click that, and go down to where it says elevation calls. And it'll tell you all about it. Okay? It'll tell you all about it. But that deal, which is a very, very great deal, because I wanted to make it really affordable for people. I wanted anybody to be able to do it. Right? You're also going to get the journal when you sign up today. Okay? You're going to get your free journal when you sign up too. All right? So, but that ends today. It's going to go up. All right? So I've already said that, right? And you'll be able to keep the recordings, all that, all the information. You're going to absolutely love it. Okay? So, yep, you're going to absolutely love it. Okay? So, any questions, comments, anything you guys want to say? This has really been absolutely phenomenal. Okay? Congratulations to Anointed for Divine Purpose. All right? Y'all share this out, tell other people, send them the links. Okay? Because we're building a community here. Okay? We're building a community here. It's a safe space where you can come. You can get some real information that you can use, all right? That you can really use. And I use it for myself. Lord, I had to reach in today and go into my toolbox and use my own daggone tools for today, right? And that's all right. That's good. I actually had an excellent day today, for real. Despite, right? When I knew somebody was trying to get on my nerves or whatever, when they trying to test me, you know what I would say? I ain't got time for that, to myself. with a smile on my face, not with an attitude. All right, you know what? I don't have time. Somebody said Cicely Tyson, who was what? Was she 93, 94 years old when she passed away? She would say things. She has a quote, and she would say, when someone is trying to do wrong by me, she says, I really don't give it a second thought. I just let it roll off my back like water on a duck's back. She says, because I don't have time to even stop and deal with it. Right? And I was like, wow, what a wonderful thing. And she is so right. Another one of my mentors said the same thing. He said, the question was, if you could go back and talk to your younger self, what would you say? He said, you know, things happen to us, bad things can happen, people can say things, blah, 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 blah. But the best thing for you to do is to snap out of it quicker. Snap out of it quickly, right? And keep on going. Les Brown said that life be lifing, but you keep moving. Keep moving is what he said. You ain't got time to have no pity parties. You ain't got time to go down. When they go low, you go high. Ain't that what Michelle Obama said? All the greats are saying the same thing, y'all. Look, Jonathan Lee said, stay away from those women. I'm telling you, you gotta, men and women. Okay, we don't have time for that. We're supposed to be focusing on where we're going. Remember, I talked about a couple of days ago that they have these new studies that came out, and they used to think that your brain was automatically going to decline with age. Decline. Can't remember stuff. Okay, dementia, Alzheimer, all that with age. The older you are, they said no, no, no. This new study. No, 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 no. We got new technology. No, 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 no. No, That's false. Erase that. He said the thing that makes your brain degenerate, means decline, is your mind is stuck in a loop. You thinking about the bad stuff that happened to you. You keep thinking about that, just like it used to be me, guys. Thinking about that stuff, waking up in the morning, thinking about all the bad things, waking up, doing that, always throughout the day, thinking about bad stuff. Okay. You know what it is? That's degenerating your mind. Your mind is stuck in that pattern. And even though you're living and you're experiencing new things, you really have rehearsed that so much, it's going into your subconscious mind, that even as you move forward in your own timeline, you're still stuck back here thinking about what happened to you. That is hurting your brain. That is making it so that your brain is not functioning the way that it should function. It's degenerating. That's going to lead to a total decline. Okay, so how do we combat that? It can also go back to the gratitude journal too, y'all. All right. When you use your mind in the proper way, is what the scientists are saying. Use your mind in the proper way, your mind will regenerate. Regenerate. Like when you cut your hand, you have a cut, your body automatically starts to heal, right? Same thing with your mind, with your brain. So use your mind properly. How do we use our mind properly? Thinking about things that is on the horizon, things that we're excited about, filling ourselves with good thoughts. Well, isn't that what gratefulness is? Filling our mind with really good thoughts, really great thoughts. That's gratefulness. This is the thing that regenerates your mind and makes it stronger and better. You see? So everything that I'm telling y'all is really based on science. It's not my own opinion. It's based on science. And I'm doing it too for myself. Okay? I'm practicing this myself. Limitless living community is where we practice this. We practice this for ourselves. We're on a journey together, and we want to bring other people along with us. Something totally, totally positive. Okay? Because we're regenerating our brain. We're getting it better and better and better. We're using it the proper way. Because if we leave it up to TV, regular entertainment, I mean, if we leave it up to that, come on. Do you really feel like they want us to regenerate our brains and to be able to really think for ourselves? Or do you think it's just a form of programming? Right? Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. So, this is really important. This is a work. This is a work on yourself for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with it because it's your life that you got to live. And so, for too long, we've been looking for other people to save us. I mean, that's kind of been indoctrinated in us, right? Well, really, you are your savior. You're your own savior. You got to save you. But the problem is, you haven't been given the tools to do it. You haven't been given the proper tools to do it. And then there's so much out here. What can you really trust? This is where I was. But guess what? Again, I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. I started with the gratitude challenge, and I still do it today. And it's like my mind started waking up. I started feeling good about me. And if I didn't do it, I start declining. Oh, let me get back up on the horse and let me keep doing it. And now, y'all, I can see, it's almost sometimes I can see stuff coming. And I say, oh, no, stay away from that. That don't feel right. That don't have a good vibration. Instead of being down all the time in this lower vibration, I know how to lift myself up. And you're going to have the power to lift your own self up to a higher vibration. And when you're in that high vibration, it's almost like you're in a plane. You can see out on the horizon. It's a brand new perspective that you have. And when you have a brand new perspective, you can see. You're actually thinking clearly, a lot clearer. Then I learned other principles. I learned actually the principles of the universal principles. And I saw how stuff started going together. It starts making sense. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. I come from a line of teachers. So I actually do feel like this is what I'm meant to do, to teach. This is what I'm meant to do. It's like in my blood. My grandmother taught. My mama taught. Okay? So I feel like it feels really good to learn. It feels really good to teach other people. And it really feels good for me when I see other people transform. Okay? That really feels great to me. Right? So school is never, ever, ever out for the pro. It is not. The best class you can take is a class on you. And that's what limitless living is. That's really what our elevation calls are going to be. We're going to be able to get down to the nitty gritty with it. We can't get down to the nitty gritty on a public platform because they're already, guys. We used to have a whole lot more people on. They're already they're controlling whatever the algorithm is, right? But why do we have to be subservient to an algorithm? You see, That's one of the reasons why we on YouTube right now. You should check out my YouTube channel. Okay. Hey, Shay Shay Club Shay Shay and Cat Williams, they didn't do it on no social media. They did it on YouTube. It's still a little bit different. Still has an algorithm, but a little bit different. And it's breaking the daggone internet. So we have to find a way to use technology to work for us. You know, even though I was thinking about this, we when it comes to social media, if everybody put it like this, if everybody we set up a certain day and a certain time and we said for an hour all around the world, everybody stop posting, just stop the whole thing on all social media. What do y'all think would happen? Don't post, don't even look at it. What do y'all think would happen across all platforms? It would shut down. There wouldn't be no social media. So here we are. I'm speaking my mind now. Here we are being subjugated to an algorithm that use the social media uses our stuff. They're using our stuff. But they have the audacity to limit us and to say with a click of a switch, y'all, they can promote. If we put money to an ad, oh, they'll promote that. But if we don't put money to something, they ain't gonna. Why don't we all have equal treatment? It's not right. But it our stuff is the ingredients of social media. So why can't I be treated the same way as somebody else? I'm I'm giving content. I have content out here. Period. Thank you, Tasha. Period. It's not even right. That's why we're doing the elevation calls on our own platform. Okay, that's it. This platform right here is how y'all get to know me and how y'all get to figure out if you want to go deeper. Some will, some won't. Okay, it's just the way that it is. But everybody's not even going to be exposed to it. That's why I say, guys, share it. Because if you share it, more people are going to be exposed to it. Instead of relying on an algorithm, if you think it's something good and you want to share it, share it. If you don't have to. But what else can I do? There's nothing else I could do. Look, just like Cat Williams said, you got to know your heart is right. As long as you know your heart is right in what you're doing, you got great intentions with it, roll it, and you're doing the best you can, roll with it. That's what he said. That's all he did. He said other people were doing, they trying to find a shortcut. They stealing jokes and doing all kinds of stuff, right? All kind of stuff. Not going by their own, not having no standards. Okay? No standards to even go by. Even if they had some standards, they said, well, forget the standards. I want the money. I want the fame. I want this. Forget the standards. But there is something to be said about going standing on your standards and not wavering from them. Having a good heart, doing stuff positively, right? With great intentions and going for it and trusting God. He said, I trusted God on a lot of stuff. What you call God, I call universe. Okay? It's the same thing. I don't care what the name is. It's the same. All right? Whatever makes you identify with it. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Okay? Thank you, Tasha. Tasha said, I agree. It is what it is. As long as you know it, I'm telling you, the universe, God got your back. Your heart got to be right. We have to examine our heart. We have to do the work. In elevation school, we're doing the work. I'm going to give you homework. Every other week. Come, all right? You need to have a journal. If you go ahead and register tonight, you're going to have your journal, okay? Because I'm going to send it to you, a nice premium journal, okay? Be ready. Classes in session. We go for an hour. Sometimes we may go longer if it gets good. When I have coaching clients, I have gone longer with them. Is what if you're pulling on me and you want information, I'm giving it to you. Okay? Doing our elevation calls. All right? I'm going to give you homework. I expect for you to do your homework. It's not going to be hard homework, but it's doing the activity. Remember, I told you, one of my clients, every homework assignment, she wanted it. Every homework assignment I gave her, she did it. Within 60 to 90 days, she totally transformed. She did. And we recorded each session. She can go back to that first session. She can see her progression for herself. Documented. So I expect for you to do your homework. Because that's when you're having the self-discovery. That's what a coach does. They lead you to the self-discovery. And the thing about it is this. Listen, you can take this information that you're learning from me. You may decide, and you may even feel it right now. I know a lot of you do. Maybe I can help some other people with this. Well, guess what? I got papers. I'm certified with this. It's not just something that came out of my mind that I'm just winging it. You can take this information that you learn in elevation school, go through the process yourself. You're taking notes. You got videos of everything. Okay, because if you can't come on live, whether you come on live or not, you're going to have a recording of it. It's part of it. Okay. You can take this information, study it, do it for yourself, and have your own daggone practice. I can certify you myself. Okay? So this is very, very valuable information. It's valuable for yourself. It's valuable for those around you. It's valuable to your whole purpose in life if that's what you feel like your purpose is. Or maybe you just want to grow for your own self, which you should. We take classes for everything else. How to do this and how to do that. But how about how to do us? How to do yourself? How to have peak performance? How to think better about yourself? Because everything, your what you do in life is predicated by your mindset. How you think is how you feel. How you feel is what you do. And what you do is what you have. Okay? Very simple, but that's the way the human beings work. Okay? That's the way we work. All right? So, guys, look, it's really been a pleasure. I don't have any comments here from YouTube or Facebook. Nobody's giving me any comments yet. Okay. So, listen, if anybody has any other comments, anything that you want to say, please say it. All right. But it's really been a pleasure to be on here again today. I cannot wait to give Anointed for a Divine purpose to get in touch with her, right? Listen, go to the link in the bio or go to valdancler.com. It takes you to the same place and get your 5 days if you haven't done it already. and sign up for elevation class. Okay, elevation calls. Okay, what you do is what you have. That's right. What you do is what you have. That's why you're talking about procrastination. What's the cure for procrastination? Action, what you do. But first, mindset. All right, identifying what it is that you want, visualizing what it is you want. Right, I talk y'all how to make that even more real and put it into your conscious or subconscious. How you think, how you feel. So if it's in your subconscious, you're gonna start feeling like, yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, you get excited about this thing, right? Can't help but do it. How you feel, is what you do, and what you do is what you have. That's it. That's how we work. Okay? When it comes right down to it, this is how we work. Okay? So thank you so much for the kind accolades and the kind words that you said today. All right. I love you guys so very, 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 very much. I'm thinking about maybe I'll see. Y'all think we should do this and keep doing this at 5:55? I like it. I really do like it. Okay. I would like to see, more questions and things like that, but I think that's going to happen anyway, right? But remember, we get to the real nitty gritty on Tuesdays. Tuesdays at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Every other Tuesday, starting on the 16th, right? That's elevation. That's where we really, really gonna get to it. All right. So guys, I'm out. It is your gal, Victorious Gal. Wow, we have over 2,000 likes. Wow. That is amazing. Tasha, you deserve it, girl. Thank you, Freeman, for the follow. Thank you. Y'all share this out to people. Follow. Okay, follow. Okay, share it out. Reach out to me, all that stuff that says right there. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have it. Well, y'all can read it. All that stuff that it says, do all that. Do all that stuff. Follow, share the love, give me some hearts, link in bio, all that kind of stuff. Just in case you might have forgot. Okay. So anyway, guys, I will see you. I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, same time. We're going live at 5:55. Bring some other friends. Okay. Tell them about it. Listen, the more questions you have, I love the questions. Throwing out questions like that. Any advice that you want. Listen, we're talking about love. Well, I say life, relationships, okay, and motivation. Those are the things that we're talking about, okay? So bring them on, bring them on, bring them on. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Have a fantastic evening. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Click the link in the bio if you don't see a link. valdansler.com. All right. Talk to y'all later.